Hello students, welcome to Nagesh Karesgi Orki School online session. Myself Pooja Dhokre. Students, today we are going to start our new lesson. Before that, I want to just check your previous knowledge, so just give me the answers. Okay. Now students, see, what is this? Yes, yeah, this is a clock. Very good. So students, look at this clock. What you see here? You will see 12 numbers. See here, you can see, yes. So the 12 numbers on the faces of a clock, each number tell us time. Okay, each number tell us time in hour. So students, here every clock has main two thick needles. See, you can see here. Yeah. So students, they are known as a hands of a clock. This shorter hand means, yes, this one is a hour hand. It tells us hours, okay, time in hours. And this longer hand, yes, what is this? Yeah, this one is a minute hand. This tells us the minutes, okay. Even this thick needle you can see. Yeah, what is this students? This one is a second hand. This tells us seconds. Okay. Now students, if you look carefully, there are many small divisions between the numbers of the clock. Okay. Now there are 5 equal divisions between the two numbers. Any two numbers, there are 5 equal divisions. So the total number of the divisions are 60. Okay. Now each division represents minutes. One full circle through the clock, it travels 60 minutes. 60 minutes means here it travels with 60 minutes. That means 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, and 1 day is equal to 24 hours. Even 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So students, today we are going to study about time. So open your textbook, lesson number 4, page number 56. Time. Here they have given us some questions. We have to solve it. Now tell me students. Here, write the time. Show 4 colon. This is a colon. 52 on the clock. That means 4 minutes, or what is this students? Is it a minute? No. 4 colon 52. That means 4 hour 52 seconds. Yes, is it? Students, we have to show the time on the clock. See how? Here is a 4. So draw shorthand and 52. Where it is 52? Yes students, yes, here in the between 10 and 11, count 2 divisions and draw it. Now show 10 colon on the 10 colon 23 on the clock. That means here. For 10 we use shorthand and 23. Here it is between 5 and 6. Even count 3 divisions after 5. Yes? Okay. Now next question. Write the time using AM or PM. Shyam returns from school at 2:45 in the afternoon. So students, for afternoon, what we use, AM or PM? Yes, afternoon we use to write PM. Very good students. So write here PM. Now Manju is asleep at 2:20 hours. So students, what we use here 02 and colon 22 hours. That means AM. We use AM. Again, Guru invited me to a party at 6:30 in the evening. Evening means, yes students, 6:30 PM. Yes. Now here, Tasnim gets up from bed at 6:30 in the morning. Morning, what we use, students? AM. Very good. Mala goes to bed at 20 hours. Yeah. What we can write, students? Here they have given time as per the 24 hours clock. So that's why 21:20. What we can write, students? Yeah, PM. Very good. Okay. Now what? Next question. What time is it? Write in the 24-hour clock time. So see first one. Here 1 hour after 3:35 AM. AM. So 1 hour after 3:35 AM, that means what we can write here, students? 4:35 AM. Just add it 1 hour, so 4:35 AM. Okay. Now 10 minutes before 12 midnight. 12 midnight, that means in the midnight we write 24 for 12. Okay. So before that 10 minutes, that means, yes students, what can I write here? Yeah, 23:15. What, AM or PM? Yes, PM. Okay. Now here 30 minutes after 11:30 AM. 11:30 AM, that means, students, here in the morning. So just add 30 minutes in 11:30. What we will get, students? Yes, 12 PM. Okay. Now 2 hours after 12 midnight. 2 hours after 12 midnight, that means here we can write 2 AM. Okay, all of you understood? This you have studied in your previous class, previous standard. Now find the time period between the start and finish time. Here see, a film started at 6:15 PM, that means 6:15 PM, and ended at 8:20 PM. So calculate the time, students. Yes, it has started at 6:15 and ended at 8:20. So students, subtract 8:20 and 6:15. So what you will get, students? Yeah, very good. 2 hours 5 minutes. Very good, students. Okay. Now open next page. Here page number 57. See here. A train left a station at 11:15 AM and reached this next station at 2:30 PM. So calculate the time, students. After 11:15, count the time till 2:35. Yeah, what is the answer, students? Yes, very good. 3 hours 20 minutes. Now next one, Abha's exam started on 25th March and ended on 12 April. So count the days, students, after 25th March till 12 April. So how many days, students? Yeah, 19 days. Very good. Here the World Book Fair started on 11 February and ended on 20 February. Again, students, count the days from 11 to 25. So 10 days. The answer will be 10 days. Okay. Now student, we'll see our next question. Find the starting or ending time. A bus left Delhi at 10:15 AM and reached Meerut after 2 hours 25 minutes. So student, just count the time. A bus left Delhi at 10:25 AM and reached after 2 hours. That means we have to find end point. Okay, so just count time after 10:25. You will get the answer. Yes, count it, students. Yeah, 12:50. Here PM. Okay, now the next one. The flight from Delhi to Chennai takes 2 hours 45 minutes. It reached Chennai at 14:25 hours. Now students, here they have given us end time. We have to find starting time. So just count time, subtract 2 hours 45 minutes from 14 and 25 hours. So what you will get, students? Yeah, very good. 11:40 AM. Okay. Now we will see conversion of hours and minutes. Here students, see 6th point, conversion hours and or minutes. Fill in the blanks. They have given here, fill in the blanks. See, convert 4 hours into minutes. See, you know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Very good. Now here 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. That means 4 hour is equal to 4 multiplied by 60. Good. So after multiplying this, we can write 240 minutes. Yeah. Now B1. Convert 2 hours 35 minutes to minutes. Now you know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So convert first 2 hours into minutes. For that just multiply 60 and 2. Okay. And here they have given 35 minutes also. So write 35 minutes as it is like this. Okay. Now 2 multiplied by 60, 120. Very good. And this 35, add in it. Okay. So tell me the addition, students. Yeah, 155 minutes. Okay. Now C1. Here convert 240 minutes into hours. Okay. 240 minutes into hours. That you know that everyone 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So just divide 240 by 60. So you will get, yes students, 40. Sorry, divide 260 by here. See, is it 60 hours? Yes, tell me the answer, students. 60 minutes. Okay. So for that, if you divide 245 by 60 minutes, you will get 4 hours. Isn't it? Okay. Now we'll see 7th one, conversion minutes or seconds. Fill in the blanks. Here convert 3 minutes into seconds. All of you know that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Yes? Okay. So therefore for 3 minutes just multiply 3 by 60. Now tell me the multiplication. 60 multiplied by 3, 180. Okay, 180 seconds. Now next one, here convert 5 minutes and 20 seconds into seconds. So 5 multiplied by 60 seconds plus 20. Okay, 5 into 60, 300, and this 20. Add both of these, so addition will be 320 seconds. Okay. Here students, in this way we are going to solve our next exercise. Before that, See page number 58. Here they have given us some information here about conversion of time bigger units. Open the page, see, read it carefully students. You know that January, March, May, July, August, October and December have 31 days, isn't it? January, March, May, July, August, October and December have 31 days. Now students, April, June, September and November have 30 days. Okay. February has 28 or 29 days. 29 days in a leap year. Okay. Now a year has 365 or 366 days. 366 days in a leap year. However, for a conversion we use 30 days is equal to 1 month. Okay. Although these months are having 31 days, even February is having 28 or 29 days, then also for the conversion, for the calculation we use 30 days is equal to 1 month. Okay. Now even 365 days for 1 year and 7 days for is equal to 1 week. Okay. So remember this is very important for calculation students, that 30 days equal to 1 month, 365 days equal to 1 year and 7 days equal to 1 week. Now students, with the help of these formulas, this conversion, we are going to solve the examples. Here they have given us examples, even they have solved it, so we are going to see how they have solved the examples. Here, convert 3 years 10 days into days. Now 3 years 10 days. All of you know that 1 year is equal to 365 days. So just 3 multiplied by 365 plus remaining these 10 days. Okay. After multiplying these two numbers, you will get 1095 days and add these 10 days. So your answer will be 1105 days. Okay. So we'll see our next example. Convert 6 months 10 days into days. 6 months 10 days. So first of all, 6 months, 1 month is equal to 30 days. So multiply 6 by 30 and add this 10 into the answer. So 6 multiplied by 30 is equal to 180 and plus 10, that means 190 days. Okay. So our next example here, convert 10 weeks 5 days into days. You know that 1 week is equal to 7 days. So just multiply 10 by 7 and add this 5. After multiplying 10 by 7, the answer is 70 and remaining 5 days, that means 75 days. Okay. So next example, here convert 95 days into weeks and days, even months and days. See here 95 days. You know that in a 1 week how many days? 7 days. So that's why 95 divided by 7. So just divide it, you will get the answer 13 weeks 4 days. Okay. 95 days is equal to, now you know that in 1 month, okay, in 1 month there are 30 days. So that's why first of all divide 95 by 30. You will get the answer 3 months 5 days. So students, in this way we are going to solve the exercise 4.1 by using these formulas, using these conversions. Okay. So exercise 4.2, question number A, add. Sorry, exercise 4.1 here. Okay, we'll see here. Exercise 4.1, convert into days. Here, first A1, what is this? Convert into days. Okay, convert into days. Now first one, 2 years. So tell me, in 1 year how many days are there? Yes, in 1 year 365 days. So just multiply 2 by 365. Yes students, do multiplication. Yeah, so what is answer? 730 days. Okay, now next one, second one, 5 years 100 days. 5 years, here 5 years 100 days. Okay, now students, here also multiply 5 by 365 and add this remaining 100 days. Okay, so do multiplication students. Yes, 365 multiply by 5, you will get 1825 days plus this 100. So your answer will be 1925 days. Okay, now third one, 10 months. Here 10 months. Now students, here in 1 month how many days are there? Yes, 30. 1 month is equal to 30 days. Now, so multiply 10 by 30, you will get answer 300 days. All of you understood this? Okay, so now we'll see B1. Okay, here before that I want to show you one thing. Wait, here okay students, okay, here see, just now we have solved this question number A. Now we will solve question number B, convert into weeks and days. Okay, convert into weeks and days. So here 49 days. Now you know that 7 days is equal to 1 week. So for conversion into week and days, we have to divide it by 7. So when we divide 49 by 7, yes, we'll get 7 week. Okay, now here 45 days. So all of you know that 7 days equal to 1 week. Okay, so divide 45 by 7. I will show your division. See here 45. Okay, so we can divide it by 6. 7 6 are, yes, 42. So here remainder will be 3 and the quotient is 6. So for the time when we are dividing each terms, then this quotient will be 6 weeks, and the remainder will be the days. Okay, all of you understood this? Now we'll see next example. Convert into months and days. Convert into months and days. See here, 120 days. All of you know that in 1 month how many days are there? Yes students? Yeah, 30. So first of all write here, 1 month is equal to 30 days. So you can divide now 120 by 30. So divide it students and tell me the answer. Yeah, 4 months. Good. Here 45 days. Here also first write 1 month is equal to 30 days. So just divide it 45 by 30. You can divide, but it is very simple that 30 days means 1 month. Okay, and if you divide 45, if you minus 30 into 45, you will get remaining 15 days. So this is very easy for the calculation, isn't it? So students, now see B1. Here convert into months. Convert into months. Now students, see here, 5 years. You know that 5 years is equal, 1 year is equal to 12 months. So write here 1 month is equal to 12 months is equal to 1 year. So students, multiply 5 into 12. So you will get 60 months. That means 5 years is equal to 60 months. Again fourth one, 4 years is equal and 5 months. So again write here 1 year is equal to 12 months and students 4 years. So just multiply 4 by 12 and add this 5. That means 12 multiplied by 4. Yes students, 48. 48 plus this 5. So just write here 53 months. Okay. Now students, do not forget to write here month. Here students, so today we have studied about time. Now in this lesson today we have studied about conversion of hours and minutes, even the conversion of minutes into seconds also. So even we have studied about conversion of time bigger units. Okay. So we have solved today exercise 4.1, question number A, B, C and D. In next lesson we are going to solve the questions, that means story sums. Okay, all of you understood this conversion? Yeah, very good. So students, do study at home and solve to practice solve the sums. Okay, thank you.